Okay, so here's the alternator. First of all, you guys took this off, painted it, which, I appreciate that, but it's not right. You guys didn't put it on right. If you did something, you didn't put the washers back in there that belong, or you over torqued it, or did something to that effect. Not only that, but, okay, yeah, there's a black wire on the positive terminal. That's supposed to go directly to battery, by the way. So you guys have it running back here into this red wire, as you can see coming out here. It's running into that. But I don't know where this red wire is going. I can't tell where it's going exactly. And you'll find this interesting. So here's my multimeter. You can see it's on DC voltage. I'm going to connect the black wire, see, black wire to this. Connect it. Boom. 0 voltage. Here's our positive wire right here. Red wire. We're going to connect that to, well, first we'll go to ground because that's where it should give me voltage, right? So we're going to go to the ground, negative terminal on. Oh, no voltage. Take that. Connect this to the positive. Oh, guess what? Voltage. 14 volts. I'm on charge right now, so that's why it's 14 volts. But you guys messed up the alternator. All right? Not only that, but there used to be, so I put this on, all right? You had no connections to this, vacuum connections, no vacuum connection to this as well, all right? This is where the exhaust melting, originally there was a bracket, I believe it was connected to right here, if I'm not mistaken, that held this thing up. But you guys, they didn't connect that back on. The radiator fluid level was, I refilled it, but it was probably about down to about right here, somewhere in that range, okay? The power steering was a little low. The engine oil is about half a quart to a quart, so that's not bad. I'm not going to raise a big stink about that, but it's all these little details, okay, that makes me really concerned what kind of job you guys really did. In addition, you kept saying that there was problems with these things that were not problems when it was towed to your house, because I know it was working on this thing. The oil pressure pump was working. The oil pressure was working great. It was around 40 psi, just under. Let's see where the transmission, it's not running right now, so it's probably not a good. Okay, it looks like there's fluid in there. I'm going to have to check it when it's running. And I have a feeling, because I know both of those injectors were working too, because they were actually fairly new, and one of them for some reason failed when you guys did this thing. I'm guessing it has something to do with the power that you guys melted. All right, my electrical box, the fuse box, it's damaged because it got so hot. It melted that one fuse. I don't know if there's more fuses bad. I could probably rig it and get it to work, but that's not the point, all right? Did you guys even time this thing right? Do they even know that you're supposed to unplug this thing right here and run it and get it nice and hot? And that's how you do the timing? So I'm going to have to double check everything. I have to double check timing. I have to check everything. So I don't trust what you guys did now. And I appreciate the work you guys did. The painting, you guys didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. But I wanted it done right.